Hi friends, welcome to English Study Point. Today in this video lecture I am going to discuss importance of a place called Concord. How much this place hold importance in the lives of Transcendentalist followers that I am going to discuss today in this video lecture. So it is a village which is 32 kilometer west of Boston, and it played a pivotal role for Transcendentalists as it was the birthplace and home of the movement called Transcendentalism. It was the first rural artist colony, so it is a place where Transcendentalists started creating their own art by seeking inspiration from nature. Concord served as the intellectual center for Transcendentalists. So it became a kind of intellectual center which attracts notable thinkers and writers of the movement. And Ralph Waldo Emerson, considered as the leading figure of Transcendentalism, who delivered his famous lecture titled as Philosophy of Transcendentalism in this town, which is Concord, in the year 1836. So this lecture set the foundation for Transcendentalist ideas and principles, promoting individualism, intuition, and the exploration of nature and the soul. This place established a community of thinkers, which means that this place led Transcendentalists to establish a close knit community of like minded thinkers. And many Transcendentalists, after coming here, they finally decided to live here permanently. And these Transcendentalists may include Emerson, Henry David Thoreau, Margaret Fuller, Bronson Alcott. They finally decided to settle here in this place called Concord. When these intellectuals settled here permanently, it allowed them to have constant discourse, exchange of ideas, leading to the development and refinement of Transcendentalist philosophy. And this place also provided a kind of literary inspiration to these writers, because the natural beauty and tranquility of Concord served as a rich source of inspiration for Transcendentalists. This person, whose name is Henry David Thoreau, he was very much inspired from Walden Pond, which is located near Concord, and this pond compelled him to create a work based on whatever beauty he observed after living in Concord. So whatever he observed around himself, means that includes his observation of nature, that compelled him to create a work which made him gain recognition, and that work is titled as Walden. So this work embodied in itself many transcendentalist ideals. The surrounding of Concord, including Concord River and its wooded areas, offered an immersive environment where transcendentalist thinkers could engage in introspection and commune with nature, means they are able to communicate with nature. This place also led to formation of societies. The Transcendentalist Club was founded in 1836 by Emerson, which brought together transcendentalist thinkers from across New England for regular meetings and discussions. And also there is formation of a magazine called The Dial, which is a transcendentalist journal founded by Fuller and Emerson, which is also based in Concord. So, Concord became a hub for various transcendentalist societies and organizations, which further solidifies its role in the movement. These societies provided platforms for transcendentalists to publish their work, share ideas, and collaborate on projects. Then, this place also led to catalyze reform movements. So, the ideas and values of transcendentalists, including a focus on social justice and equality, played a crucial role in shaping social reform movements. These transcendentalists actively participated in anti slavery activities, women rights movement, and educational reforms. So, Concord as all become a hub for these progressive movements, with activists like Thoreau and Bronson Alcott advocating for social change and individual freedom. This place is so much important for transcendentalists that a person whose name is Henry David Thoreau was born here in this place. Then Emerson settled here as an adult. So he decides to finally settle here at this place, which is Concord. Then American Revolutionary War was also started here in the year 1775. By the 1850s, Concord was almost like a pilgrim center for these transcendentalists, for which they used to worship this place as a place of, and they consider this place as a place of God. Here I am going to discuss what role this magazine, titled as The Dial Magazine, hold in the lives of Transcendentalist followers. First, let's consider just these important facts that I have mentioned here. So first, it is founded in the year 1840 by Ralph Waldo Emerson and Margaret Fuller. This magazine served as a platform for Transcendentalist writers to share their ideas, engage in intellectual discussions, and advocate for social and cultural reforms. The title of this magazine was suggested by Bronson Alcott, and this title was first suggested as Sundial, but later it was changed to The Dial Magazine. This is considered to be as an official magazine of Transcendentalism. It was a quarterly magazine. Emerson called it as a journal in a new spirit. The first issue of this magazine was edited by Margaret Fuller, which was published in the year 1840 in July in Boston. Here are some characteristic features of the Dial magazine. First is it led to, means this Dial magazine led to dissemination of transcendentalist ideas like inherent goodness of humanity, the importance of intuition and self-reliance, and the unity of all things. So it served as a means to spread core beliefs of transcendentalism through essays, poetry, and other literary forms. Transcendentalist writers like Emerson, Fuller, Thoreau, Bronson, Alcott used this magazine to articulate and communicate these ideas to a wider audience. It also led to creation of intellectual community. So this particular magazine led to form an intellectual community among transcendentalist thinkers. It provided a space for like-minded individuals to come together and exchange ideas, share their writings, and engage in dialogues on topics ranging from philosophy and spirituality to social justice and education. This also led to promotion of reform movements. Transcendentalists believed in the power of moral and social reform to create a better society. This Dial magazine played a crucial role in promoting various reform movements such as abolitionism, women's rights, and education reforms. By featuring articles, essays, and poetry on these topics, the magazine gave a voice to transcendentalists who were advocating for justice and equality. Dial magazine also showcased a range of literary and artistic contributions, emphasizing the importance of beauty and creativity in transcendentalist philosophy. So it published poetry by the likes of Emily Dickinson, Walt Whitman, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, art by Thomas Cole and William Page, and translation of works by European philosophers and poets. This emphasis on art and literature demonstrated the transcendentalist belief in the transformative power of aesthetics. Dial magazine also played a significant role in shaping the American Renaissance, which is a period of intense literary and cultural creativity in the mid 19th century. By showcasing and supporting the works of Transcendentalist writers and thinkers, the magazine influenced and inspired subsequent generations of American writers and helped define the national literary and cultural identity. Then with this video lecture ends here. Hope this video lecture will help you in your UGC NET English Literature exams. Thank you.